From the Hindu Kush to the Rockies, a journey from Kabul to Colorado in community-led transformation, a memoir of resilience, advocacy, and transformation by Humayun Milad. Episode 11, Afghanistan National Development Strategy. The Afghanistan National Development Strategy, known as ANZ, was more than a policy framework. It represented Afghanistan's hopes for transformation and guided the country from conflict towards stability and prosperity. Designed as both a poverty reduction strategy paper and a roadmap aligned with the Millennium Development Goals, ANZ outlined a broad and unified vision for the nation's future. At its core, the strategy aimed to create a path towards stability, economic empowerment, and strong institutions. It ensured that development efforts were not isolated projects, but long-term national priorities. 3 pillars of national development. ANZ was built on 3 main pillars. These pillars defined the key challenges Afghanistan needed to address for sustainable development. Security, the foundation of all progress. This pillar focused on nationwide stabilization, stronger law enforcement, and improved personal safety for every Afghan. Without security, no development effort could succeed. Governance, rule of law, and human rights. This pillar strengthened democratic institutions, improved human rights protections, enhanced public service delivery, and promoted government accountability. It helped build trust between the government and its citizens and ensured that development programs were transparent and responsive. Economic and social development. This pillar targeted poverty reduction through a private sector-led market economy. It also aimed to improve human development indicators in line with the Millennium Development Goals. These pillars were closely connected. Afghanistan's future depended on a holistic approach where each pillar supported the others. During my work with the Ministry of Rural Rehabilitation and Development, I saw how ANZ created a structure for integrated planning. National priorities were linked to local needs, and communities had a voice in shaping development programs. The subnational consultation process showed Afghanistan's commitment to inclusive development. Local voices mattered, and communities played an active role in planning their future. This bottom-up approach helped programs stay connected to everyday realities while still aligning with national goals. One of the most innovative aspects of ANZ was its recognition that security, governance, and economic development were interdependent. The strategy understood that, without security, economic activity could not grow. Without strong governance, poverty reduction would not last. Without economic opportunity, peace would remain fragile. This multidimensional approach marked a shift from traditional development models. Implementation structure. The ANZ implementation structure ensured coordination across different levels of government. National-level interministerial coordination aligned government entities with ANZ objectives. This prevented fragmentation and supported efficient use of resources. Provincial-level development committees connected local priorities with national programs, ensuring policies reflected regional realities. District and community levels. Grassroots structures such as district development assemblies and community development councils ensured that implementation remained community-driven and participatory. The ANZ framework emphasized local engagement. It reflected Afghanistan's belief that development must be rooted in the experiences, needs, and aspirations of its people. ANZ also provided the strategic foundation for national programs such as the National Solidarity Program, the National Area-Based Development Program, and other ministerial initiatives. These programs worked together towards shared development goals. This coordination prevented duplication and ensured that development funds were used effectively. The strategy also strengthened Afghanistan's ability to work with international donors and partners. ANZ offered a clear and structured framework for collaboration. Long-term vision. The long-term vision of ANZ extended to the year 1400 in the Afghan calendar, or 2020 in the Western calendar. It set ambitious but achievable goals for Afghanistan's transformation. The strategy envisioned Afghanistan as a stable Islamic constitutional democracy, at peace internally and with its neighbors. A tolerant and united nation, honoring its Islamic heritage while supporting the aspirations of all its people. A prosperous society built on a strong private sector-led economy, social equity, and environmental sustainability. This vision reflected Afghanistan's determination to emerge from decades of conflict as a nation defined by stability, growth, and social cohesion. Through my engagement with MRRD programs, I saw how ANZ evolved from a high-level document into practical initiatives that touched people's lives. What made the strategy impactful was its emphasis on community consultation and bottom-up planning. ANZ ensured that national policies were grounded in the lived experiences of Afghan communities. It was more than a development strategy. It represented Afghanistan's ambition for transformation. Even during difficult times, the country created a vision for progress and built a roadmap toward a better future. The implementation of ANZ through national programs showed the power of coordinated action in addressing complex development challenges. Looking back, ANZ provided a crucial framework that allowed donors, ministries, and communities to work together toward shared goals. Its integrated planning approach continues to offer valuable lessons for development practitioners around the world. The legacy of ANZ extends beyond its implementation period. Its principles continue to influence development planning in Afghanistan today. Its true impact lies not only in the projects it inspired, but in its demonstration of the need for strategic vision and practical mechanisms that bring that vision to life at the community level. ANZ proved that sustainable development requires both ambition and action. Its framework remains a guiding blueprint for Afghanistan's pursuit of a more resilient and prosperous future. We'll continue this story in the next episode, so stay tuned.